What is going on YouTube? Hidden back making another brand new Crypto TV episode. In today's video, we are going to be looking at XRP, Ethereum, Bitcoin, as well as the S&P 500. Specifically, in today's video, we have to talk about what appears to be new kind of technical indicators forming on a lot of these major cryptocurrencies. As you guys know, over the past couple of days, we have been closed pretty much because of the S&P 500 on the weekend. As you guys know, Friday night is pretty much when the markets close, and then Saturday, Sunday, the markets stay closed on the S&P. But usually when we see that sort of movement on the S&P in the past, I'd say a couple of months, if not going on a year now, the cryptocurrency market tends to kind of go stagnant or dormant on the weekend too. So we really don't see much movement at all. But what we are seeing within a lot of these major cryptos over the past couple of days this weekend is specifically some sort of maybe symmetrical triangle forming on the maybe 4-hour charts or some sort of resistances in that sense. But you can see I do have Bitcoin pulled up clear as day here, and you can see there is definitely something forming without a doubt here. Now, it's going to be difficult to see on the daily, but as we zoom in on the 4-hour, maybe even the hourly, we might get a better view. Same thing with the Ethereum price here. You can see the same sort of consolidation where we have these big swings and then they get smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller. And you can see we're already starting to see the symmetrical triangle formation happen here. And I bet when we zoom in on the 4-hour charts, we'll get an even better view. Then looking at XRP, kind of seeing a similar situation here, not as much, but you can see tops, the uptrend and then the downtrend, the resistance here. You can see we are starting to see that consolidation. As you guys know, we did hit bottom support here. We have been consolidating inside this channel here. And then on Friday, we closed above major resistance. So we said, maybe, as much as I want to buy in long here, we landed on the weekend. Weekend usually doesn't see much movement here. So let's sit this out until Monday comes. And then we'll see, hey, we're still trading above this resistance, which is now being a support. Then maybe we'll be able to head up higher. But not worth risking buying in on a weekend because of the way these markets sort of move. So we are letting things pan out and play out on XRP as well. And when we do see that break, that movement that we're looking for, we'll then have an opportunity to buy in for a short or a long position. Also, looking at the way S&P closed on Friday, you can see we closed in definitely a very good level, but we are now inside a sideways channel here, which is okay, but also we're nearing the top, this resistance here, which typically, for my 2 cents, as we've tested the resistance here on white, we typically don't react well to it, which causes markets to correct. And I am a strong believer that that same pattern is probably going to happen within the S&P 500 over this week. Now, regardless, moving forward from here, I do want to just update you guys about the bonus giveaway, the collaboration that I have with BidFi and Crypto TV. When BidFi turned their name into BidFi last year, 2022 into 2023, January 1st of 2023 for the New Year's here, and they turned their name from BitYard to BidFi. They asked me if I had any promotion ideas, and I said, yeah, people like free money and they like sign-up bonuses, and you guys really don't do sign-up bonuses, so that'd be really cool. So they said, okay, let me figure it out. And then they did, and they came back to me with this offer here, which is super cool, and I'm super excited to finally, because I've been using BidFi for many years now, and the fact that they noticed that and they want to work together is really cool. So this is the offer for you guys. You know, a lot of you guys have already signed up and received your $100, but for those that haven't or are new to the channel here, all you have to do to get an extra $100 as a bonus is once you deposit $100, you'll get that by registering with the link down in the description, as usual, completing the KYC and depositing 100 USDT or equivalent crypto, and then all you do is fill out the form. Literally fill out the form also in the description, so click the link and fill out the form down below, and it's that simple, and you'll be able to earn free cryptocurrency, simple as that. Then you can withdraw your $100 and play around or trade around with the 100 that they've given you, which is really cool. So make sure to check that out. Link is down in the description. But with that all being said, definitely make sure to smash the like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe, and let's jump into today's episode. So guys, the past couple of days have been definitely pretty epic. Definitely some weird things have been, panning out over the past couple of weeks. And now specifically within the past couple of days, we've seen symmetrical triangles form. We've seen bull flags form. We've seen sideways channels start to form. Now, after seeing some consolidation, we've now been pretty much trapped inside the sideways channel. You can see ever since 4 days ago, trading out, we thought maybe there'd be a double bottom. Then we see consolidation, even more consolidation, same exact thing taking place in yesterday's video. Just this sideways flatline movement within the channel here you can see on XRP. And obviously we've made the video past couple of days because it's the weekend here. So Friday afternoon, not really seeing much. Saturday, not really seeing much. Today, not really seeing much. And maybe tomorrow we'll see that movement here. But we've had a lot of this sideways sideline movement here within cryptocurrency because we've landed on the weekend. So that adds 2, maybe 3 days of just this uncertainty sideways movement with very little volume. And that's what we're seeing right now. So what this has done is caused us to flatline out on the moving average and pretty much just trade sideways. We're really not seeing much movement, but it's not a bad thing. Without a doubt, it's not a bad thing. Now, I want to start off before getting into those cryptos, looking at the S&P, because I think this is going to kind of influence the way the other cryptos are looking here. Now, looking at the S&P 500, we're not near overbought, which is definitely a good sign, trading at about 62 on the RSI, but we are retesting the white band, which is a huge resistance in my eyes on the S&P, and it's been one, honestly, again, in my eyes, for many years. We're talking about ever since 2009. You can see when the prices have come up to retest the white band on the moving average, we have done nothing but reject. So we had all, you can see here, 2011, we did not break through. 2013, 2014, 2015 did not break through. Then we retested in 2018, do not break through. 2018 again, we do 2020, do not break through. And it wasn't until we started mega pumping, clear money into the markets here, causing inflation and all the problems we have, we still do not break through it. And then finally, we break, the curse gets lifted, or whatever you want to call it, or we replaced the curse on the market, dumped a crap ton of money into it, exploded to the upside here, totally unnatural. We come back down inside of it, and now it's acting as that strong, solid resistance again, which is good. And you can see we're retesting that same resistance again, which is good, but that usually means we're not breaking through it. Unless they start injecting money, which obviously they're not doing, then we should be kind of floating off of it, bouncing off of it, acting as a resistance, not breaking through it. So what that means is we're probably going to see a pullback to the downside before we see a run to the upside here. And if we do see a pullback to the upside or to the downside here, because of this, retesting this and falling lower here, there's a good chance we're going to see Bitcoin pullback. There's a good chance we're going to see Ethereum pullback. And it could very easily influence XRP to see the same pullback happen as well. Now, I'd likely think XRP trades different than the other cryptos, but in the off sense that happens, I'm just letting you guys know. But moving forward here, we are starting to notice some other patterns, and that's kind of what I wanted to point out. So you can see XRP is retesting its moving average here. We are having a bit of resistance. We are hitting this and correcting lower. It's still a little up for grabs. It's definitely a tough indicator to say, oh, we're going to be breaking out, or we're going to be breaking down. Because on the 4-hour, we're retesting the top, and on the daily, we're retesting the bottom here, which screams signs of potentially movement to the upside. And I'd likely think we're going to move to the upside here. I think we just have to wait or be a little more patient. Now, what I could do is just move this up here and say, okay, maybe this is the top for right now. And say, okay, if we can break through this long term, come Monday, tomorrow, we should be able to buy in long. If not, expect to see a drop to the downside here. But again, markets have been flatlined out, so we have to wait for more information come tomorrow to get a good signal as to buy in or to sell short. Now, obviously, like I said, we do all these trades on BidFi, which is the #1 cryptocurrency leveraging exchange I like to use here on the channel. BidFi lets you buy long, sell short, leverage trade, create stop losses, take profits, everything you can possibly think of. And they also allow you to trade XRP, which is also really cool. Now, what's interesting is BitFi does have these kind of a trading view set up here, and I'm also noticing that because it just shot to the 4-hour, you can already see kind of the flagpole formation that I'm noticing. And if it's not even that, then there is some sort of descending fractal also forming here, some sort of flag that we can pretty much get an indicator of. I'd likely think it's more of an uptrend than anything else, and you can see that we are consolidating. And this is what I'm going to show you in a minute, but it's already popping up on the BidFi chart, so I might as well show you since we're on the 4-hour charts here. Just the kind of flagpole formation, symmetrical triangle that we're already seeing. Now, not only does BidFi offer real leverage trading, they also have a demo account, which gives you 100 grand Monopoly money, which is super cool, lets you trade around risk-free while also signing up completely free with the link down in the description. Best part is besides the sign-up bonus that they have here that I can get you for anyone, they also have welcome rewards, which you can earn up to $28.88 completely free by just doing a few of these things and signing up with the link down in the description. So make sure to check it out. Link is down in the description below. But moving forward to look at Ethereum and Bitcoin here. Starting off with Bitcoin, you can see we're pretty much starting to see what I think is some sort of new channel here. Something is forming without a doubt. There's some sort of resistance that we're retesting. And the more I zoom in on the hourly and so on and so forth here, the bigger this kind of downtrend is starting to form. You can clearly see we definitely have a downtrend here. We'll draw it in green, let's say, and we're looking for an uptrend, which I think is just like this. Definitely harder to draw, but something along those lines. We'll jump back to the 4-hour to see if this is accurate. Yeah, some sort of resistance here. Now, I don't know how accurate this bottom one is, because we have only 2 confirmations here. But the top is definitely a resistance nonetheless because we have numerous retests here. So I'm just going to leave the top for now. And you can clearly tell that we are in a downtrend here. Whether or not you want to draw some sort of descending fractal, I don't know. But there is a resistance that we are battling right now. We'll see. Once we confirm breaking through this top resistance here, that would signal a buy and long. Now moving forward, probably going to get a better overall look on... Yeah, I think Ethereum is showing an easier kind of downtrend, uptrend here. You can see there's a clear downtrend. Let me just draw that on, trend line down, just like this, beautiful. And then I think there's an uptrend here. This is, again, harder to say, but something along the lines of this is definitely possible. We could even move this up, and I think that's probably the more accurate kind of channel that we're seeing here. Is that accurate on Bitcoin? Maybe it's not totally accurate. We'll leave it here for now. I'm not really a huge fan of it on Bitcoin though, but you can see on Ethereum, it definitely shows. Now for XRP, jumping to the 4-hour, we're not really seeing much. For us, maybe some sort of uptrend here, but I don't know. But that's pretty much it for today's video. As you can see, there is a lot of things that we're dealing with here. We buy in long on XRP if we could break through this top resistance on the daily. We buy in for a short, we break through that and fall to the floor. Very easy, very simple. This is what we're waiting for. It's simple as that. And then we're looking at Ethereum right now on the 4-hour. Definitely an aggressive trade for a long or short position, but it's that simple. We break through the top. We break through about 1924. We can buy in long on the 4-hour. We break through the bottom support. We can fall on short. That simple. That's it. That's it for today's episode. Definitely make sure to smash the like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Peace.